welcome to the Triple D Show with your host, me, Triple D. This is the final episode of Series 4, and so this means that it's episode 10, but I will be continuing the series after the new year. So, after the new year, I will be continuing with Series 5, which I will be doing all my Christmas stuff. Okay, so, right, I've got CDs, DVDs, and another thing, but this other thing was to add on to the CD, okay. Right, so first off, CDs. Right, my friend recommended this band to me, so he said, oh, you've been listening to a little bit more metalcore recently, so I recommend this band to you. He did, and I got 4 of their albums, which was at the PDSA in Sunderland. So, right, so he recommended the band Killswitch Engage to us. So I got 4 albums. I got Alive or Just Breathing with Jesse, the current vocalist now. The End of Heartache, which was the vocalist Howard Jones, which was after Jesse, because they got because Jesse was their original vocalist, and then Howard joined, and then he left, and then Jesse rejoined. So that's that. I also got As Daylight Dies, normal edition. And finally, this was the one that he recommended that I pick up first, and I did pick it up first. And it's Killswitch Engage's second self-titled album with Howard Jones in as the vocalist. Alright, next I got another CD, but when it said the release date for this CD to come out, I was rushing. Yep, I actually rushed down to Newcastle in HMV in there, because they didn't have it in the Sunderland one, so I rushed down to HMV in Newcastle. Didn't find the CD there. They didn't have it in there, right, when it said it was going to be released on the official day, but I spotted something else which did have the CD in it, and it was this classic rock limited edition, but instead of it saying classic rock, it says Motorhead on the top, which is by far more better. It comes with a free poster and free poster and a Warpig car sticker, and including the magazine itself as well. Like talked about Motorhead and some other bands in there which I mentioned in here. But have you noticed that one thing is missing? Yep, one thing that was missing is the CD, because I actually took it out and I could not wait to listen to it. Compared to their other stuff, there is some essence of their previous albums which are in here, but this album by far more is the best one out of their lot now. But even though it's still got essence of their previous albums that are in here, honestly, when I looked at it, right, the colour on it is amazing. I mean, they couldn't have done it even better. I mean, because like all the other albums which they done colours of, which were We Are Motorhead, Ace of Spades, Inferno, and there's another one which had colour on it. Snakebite Love, yeah, that was the one that had colour on it. So unlike the other albums which have like a black background to them, I mean, like the ones were colourful. Alright, now on to DVDs. Right, some of these I got to complete the collection. But yeah, all those are just added to my collection, or to complete the collection. Right, first off, to complete the collection of the Harry Potter series, I needed the 8th and final film, which is Deathly Hallows Part 2. I got myself Deathly Hallows Part 2 to this special edition, because I needed it. And this, by far more, is the best film to like end a saga. Couldn't have done it even better. Alright, next I got two WWE DVDs, but first off, let me go through this one first. This one is of 2009, and it has some awesome matches in here, but my favourite match has to be a Submissions Count Anywhere D-Generation X versus Legacy. And I think this is the only pay-per-view that they've done within 2009. I'm of course talking about Breaking Point. Obviously, when you do the submission moves now on WWE 13 and WWE 2K14, you see that. You see Breaking Point coming up, and when that gets all red all the way up, it means that you made your opponent submit. When it goes down, it means that to white, it means that you haven't made them submit. Next, I got this for them because my mate recommended it to us, because the second one's coming out next year, and he said, you've got to watch the first one, you'll really love it, and I haven't watched it yet, but I will enjoy it when I watch it. So he recommended 300 to me, because, as everybody knows, there's one famous scene in this film. I'm not going to say it, but it's a great scene. It's a great scene. I only need the 7th one of this film because I got the 5th one, because I love gory films. Either gore or horror or anything to do with like blood, guts, everything and all that sort of shit. So, but this one is not much of an impact as number 6 and number 1. I haven't seen number 7, but I have seen the traps on it, and it looks amazing the way that they've done it. So, number 1, 6 and 7, I'm of course talking about the Saw Saga. I got myself Saw 5 Extreme Edition. So, this is a very good film to watch, but it's not so much good as the previous films. Like as I said before, I got 2 WWE DVDs. This one is the return of 2 WWE superstars this pay-per-view, and the return of Rey Mysterio, and the return of Triple H. Yep, I got myself SummerSlam 2007, which is meant to be the biggest party of the summer. They aren't lying about this one. This one is the biggest party of the summer, with a return of 2 WWE superstars, which are great. Alright, now my mum got us these 2 films for me because, as you know, I love Disney. I've got plushies, I've got coffee mugs. Well, basically, I've got merchandise, and including DVDs of them. So let's get to it then. The 2 films which she gave me, which are starring an actor which is not a very good actor in my books, but if you look at some of these films, he's done some good work, but not a lot. I'm of course talking about the actor Nicolas Cage, and she got me both these films with him in it. She got me both National Treasures. National Treasure 1 and National Treasure 2, Book of Secrets. I haven't seen them yet, but I've been told that they're good family films to watch. So, hey, I'll watch them. Alright, I got this film because this is the second Muppet film that I love. Yep, as you all know, I'm kind of like the same as Hornswoggle. He loves Muppets, but I love them a little bit of Muppets too. But I only got Muppets Christmas Carol because I like it. I love it. It's different, but it follows on from the story of Scrooge, but with Muppets in it, so it keeps it. But the second film, which I like of the Muppet films, is Muppet Treasure Island. This is my second favourite Muppet film of all time. So I've got Muppet Treasure Island, It's amazing. It's amazing. No other way to describe it. Alright, next I got another Disney film which I haven't seen, but it stars the three original characters. It stars Mickey, Donald, and Goofy. Of course, this is their own version of it. Well, this is Disney's version of it. As we all know, the saying from this film goes, "All for one and one for all." Yep. I'm of course talking about the Three Musketeers, but Disney made the version with Mickey, Donald, and Goofy in them, and plus adding in other characters as well, such as Minnie, Pluto, and Pete in it, as well as the enemy. So that's that. Alright, these three are to add to my classic collection, because I've got a list of 50 classics. I've just noticed that Wreck-It Ralph has just been made the 51st classic. So, right, these are to add to my classics. So, first off, I got Lady and the Tramp. This is the diamond edition of it, so it'll contain a lot of special features on there, so compared to the normal version. Next, I got this DVD from Disney Movie Rewards, because if you get like over 500 points, you can spend them and get another DVD, like shipped to your ordered to your house. So you can just get it and then just watch it. So I got Disney's 20th classic, The Aristocats, and this is the special edition as well. They ain't lying about that. Sometimes they do lie, sometimes they don't. And last but not least, I picked this up in HMV. So this is Disney's 34th classic, set in France, The Hunchback of Notre Dame. So that's a very good film, that. Right, I got the only movie that was made by a cartoon cartoon TV series that was made in the 1980s, all the way up to the 1990s. So, but it consists of ducks. Yeah, an animal that is real life ducks, but it's Disney's. So it's Disney's DuckTales. So I got their only movie that they made, DuckTales, Treasure of the Lost Lamp. So it's kind of like Indiana Jones, but Indiana Jones is way better. And last, I finally got myself a box set. But this box set is of the original, not the American make that they made in 2004. It's a horror film. I've always wanted to get this because I've seen the film Scary Movie 3. We all know what that takes mick out of. No, wait, no. Yeah, Scary Movie 3. It takes a piss out of this particular film because it's like a spoof merely aimed at this film. I'm, of course, talking about The Ring. Yep, The Ring. This is the collector's edition of it. The only reason why it's the collector's edition for it is because it's got this amazing 3D thing. She's in the TV? No, she's not. She's coming right at you. So like as I said, it's a box set because it contains 4 DVDs. The 3 of The Rings, first, second and third, and the bonus disc is of Sleeping Bride. Maybe, just maybe, I don't know, but this might have been made for I know it's made by Special Features and all that, but maybe it just might contain the full video of so we might even get to see it. So I might get to see it. So I don't know. But reason why I say it's original for is because it's Japanese dialogue, but the subtitles are in English. It's like It's like some people can't even keep up with them. Like I'll tell you in another video. Alright, so that's been the end of Triple Day Show episode 10 of series 4. Final episode of series 4. Hope you've enjoyed it, and peace! Peace!